my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to some brand new FM21 and our Project Black Sea series, my friends. If you've missed last episode, it's linked above for you right now. That went up on the channel probably well over a week ago now. Apologies for there being no Project Black Sea last week. There were no videos at all last week. Had a very sore throat and I had to take a week off, unfortunately. But we're going to get caught up today. We played lots of games between last episode and this one. I think there's a little bit of transfer business I need to talk about in today's episode as well. I am hoping to try to get back to sort of a regular upload where this series is concerned. Hopefully we'll be streaming tomorrow, my friends. I've already said in previous videos that I'm hoping to do a couple of afternoon streams a week, and what I'm going to be doing is streaming those bits that I don't play out on camera. So if you are interested, you can find my Twitch link in the description box below, my friends. Be sure to go click it, follow it, and then you can join me in those lunch time sessions. But anyway, we've got lots to do, so let's crack on. Okay, my friends, so as far as the transfer business is concerned, I believe I've brought in a couple of players. We've got Fonseca. He's come in on a free transfer. I believe it's a free transfer. Let me just check that. Yes, a free transfer. He's one for the future. He's not involved in the first team, but I feel like attributes-wise, he looks like a pretty decent player. So definitely wanted to start thinking about the future. I believe we're probably going to be here next season. We're having a pretty good year. So hopefully I'm going to get offered a new contract. But we are still waiting on that. And then the other one is Barama Fomba. Another free transfer, a centre-back, something I think we really needed, to be honest with you, gang. And yeah, he's joined us. I think he looks like a really good player. 22-year-old, Malian centre-back, and £200 a week. It is a lot of money. He's probably one of the higher paid players at the club, but it's something we need to start looking at. We need to shore up our defence. It's been leaky all season. We've had issues there. And we need to start addressing those issues. I believe Marian Kusev, yes, he is leaving the football club. He was coming to the end of his contract. He wasn't interested in signing a new one. So basically, I've given him the opportunity to go and ply his trade elsewhere. And that's exactly what he's going to go and do. It is a shame because, as you can see, he's a player with a lot of potential. But if you're looking at his average ratings, a 6.18 from his 4 games that he's played this season is not good. But let me get you caught up on the fixtures now, ladies and gents. Now, last episode, I do believe we played the quarterfinal, yes, against Ludogorets, didn't we? But we played the Sofia. Was it the September Sofia game? Because I believe it was a couple of defeats last episode. Wasn't the best time, was it? Since then, you can see the form has not been amazing, but there are a few wins in there, which has helped us massively along the way. It does have to be said. We started this run of form with a 2-1 win against Slavia Sofia. You'll see that it was Zhivkov with both the goals. Nice to see him back in the goals. It's not mean he hasn't done too much of this season. We then come up against Ludogorets again, a 3-1 defeat. They are the best team in the division. No real surprise in the defeat, but it is always a shame to be at the to be on the end of a heavy one. 2-2 draw then against Zagora. Pretty good. 2 men sent off in this game. One man each. Racine and Bonev with the goals from us. We were 2-0 up and we let it slip, mainly probably because of that sending off, to be honest with you. And then we come up against CSKA Sofia, a 2-0 defeat. That's not amazing, but at the end of the day, they're one of the better teams in the division. We had a couple of friendlies, not going to cover them, a win and a defeat. Then we come up against CSKA 1948. A 1-1 draw in this one. Zhivkov with the goal and a decent point. Then we come up against Sarsko Selo. Considering they're bottom of the table, what a fight from Sarsko Selo, it does have to be said. 5-3 on the day. You'll see Racine with a brace, Bonev with a brace, and Histrov with a goal. I believe I played Bonev through the middle at one point in the game, and it's why he grabbed the goals. Botev, Plovdiv were up next. 1-1 draw. Bonev with the late equaliser, earning us the point. And we come up against Atar, who are going all right this season. 2-0 defeat against them. Really disappointing display, it does have to be said. Then we come up against Habar. I was meant to do the Habar game in today's episode, but I'm only going to be doing 2 games. Basically, I just don't like leaving it on a defeat. So I decided to play ahead, played the Habar game, and you'll see Mitrev with a goal, Bonev with a hat-trick, and Histov with the other. But yeah, a couple of 5-3s in there. So we're still shaky at the back. We are still way open at the back. We're going to play Cherno and Levski Sevilla. It's not going to be an easy day of it, I'm going to say that much. But The league table looks like this, ladies and gentlemen. You'll see that Ludogorets are high-flying at the top, but we're on 28 points. I think one more win and we can pretty much guarantee that we won't be dragged into the relegation dogfight. I do believe that's potentially a 3-horse race, the relegation dogfight. So I just one more really good result, basically, is all we need to make sure that we stay up this season. The 2 games we're going to play in today's episode do bring the end to the preliminary phase of the competition, which is good to be able to say that, and then we'll move on to the next phase, I would imagine, in next episode. Nice to see Bonev up there with 13 goals this season. Basically, his goals are of what's kept us in it. But let's crack on, ladies and gentlemen, with some football, shall we? Because that's what you're all here for. You're interested in listening to me waffle on. I've changed formation, and that's kind of what's helped with the winning feeling and the run that we're on at the moment. The other one just wasn't working. We weren't getting or creating enough chances, and this one does seem to be helping. So we're actually playing with an advanced forward and a pressing forward. Bonev is playing through the middle now. Mitrev and Hishtov are playing on the wings. One's playing as an inverted winger, and Racim's now playing in a deep line playmaker role. I do think he's too good to leave out, so he is still in the team. It leaves us a little open because his defensive side of the game isn't too good, and the defence is as it was. You'll see Nikolaev and Fomba are playing next to each other. Cisse's form just dipped massively, so he's out of the team. Dimitrov, again, his form has been dropping off massively. Zhivkov is out injured at the moment, up to 2 weeks, so that's a bit of a problem, and we are without out starting right back in today's game. So we're going to go with Kamini in goal, Petrov, Fomba, Nikolov, Ivanov at the back, Racim and Yankov in the midfield, Histov, Mitrev on the wings, Bonev, Nedelshev up top. Let's try and win ourselves a football game, shall we? So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Like I've already said, apologies for the lack of uploads last week, but it was, one of those things, unfortunately. There's no way I was making videos with my throat the way it was last week. It's still a little tender right now, but we can get through it at least. I can at least talk to you all and coach my way through games and stuff. But as you can see, we're 9th in the table. I think one more win would do us the world of good, and hopefully this formation can continue to kind of kick on the way it has been, ladies and gentlemen. It's been pretty good, but Cherno, they're kind of down there. They're with us. They're kind of fighting to make sure they stay in the league, and early stages, not the best of starts from us. A couple of shots for the opposition, and nothing as way as that sort of thing for us at all. Goal kick to the opposition now. Going to deal with that quite nicely. Hishtov, though, doesn't get there. And they're going to fly forward up the wing. But that's good tracking back. The one thing I will say for this 4-4-2 is that we do have the wingers tracking back a bit more. And because of the pressing forward role that Bonev is playing, he does kind of like squeeze the defenders a bit more. So I just feel like the press is a lot better as Hishtov is in now. It's a good ball. Oh, Nedelshev can't get on the end, and it deflects off the defenders and away. But a good couple of opportunities, at least carved out by the team. But yeah, we are a little looser in possession at times. I will say that with the formation, because it is more on the attacking side. I will say that, playing 2 strikers, 2 advanced wingers. We're going to be a bit left open. As you can see, the shots ratio for the opposition kind of tells you that. But we are not playing our full strength starting back 4. So there is that. That's a really poor throw in. And now we've left ourselves with heaps to do, and they're in, and that's just all round defending was non-existent there. It really, really was. That's so poor, and we find ourselves 1-0 down in this first half, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to come to another chance, and we're kind of getting squeezed the way we've been squeezing teams, but we've done well there to come out from the back. Racim comes wide into Ivanov. Where's he going to go? Inside back to Racim, into Nedelshev. Oh, that's good. Can he finish though? Probably not. He's going to come wide. It's all right. We didn't waste the ball. That's quite nice to see. Oh, it's a good save. It's a good save. Not a bad ball from Petrov. Oh my God, they're in. How can one ball unlock us like that? That is awful. And what is the keeper doing? That's just unforgivable. Unforgivable, that is. Wow. Well, my 4-4-2 isn't looking like it's done much in today's game, is it? That's just poor all round from us. The defence are not having the best day at the office, and I'm going to come down on them. I'm not happy with that. That is such a poor first half. We send them out there for the second half, but that is just woeful. Absolutely woeful, that is. I just don't really know where to go from here. I really don't. This was the game we needed to win, in my opinion. The next game up is against like third in the table, and that's not going to get won. Basically, we're making Cherno look like they're up there with the big boys. This is awful. What is going on? Defensively, we have just not been there. Cisse is going to have to come on for Fomba because he's having an awful game. Wow. I don't really know what to do. Racim's going to come off for Dimitrov. That's all I can do. It's all I can do. Wow. I don't really know what I'm watching. We've been at it recently. Oh my God. If they score a fourth, I'm going to be so annoyed. Oh, and it's a penalty and all. Kamini is useless. This season he's been absolutely useless. Doesn't read anything. Oh, mate. Wow. This was the one I thought we had a chance of winning. What do I know? Oh, this is beyond a joke. Can we actually do something? 5-0. 5-0. I'm at a loss. I'm going to be honest with you, a complete loss, because we've been playing this formation and we've looked pretty good. But today we look awful. Absolutely awful. I don't know. There's not much I can do. There really isn't much I can do. I'm at a loss for words. I'm genuinely at a loss for words. $5-0. It could get worse because they're so dominant and we are nowhere near the football and we are so off the pace. And surely Petrov at right back isn't what's caused this. Like, it can't be as simple as that. Barcelona. They look like Barcelona. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Why is Ivanov tucking in? You get out and press because that's what you're supposed to be doing. Like, people just don't follow up on their roles. Oh, that's offside anyway. Thank God for that. But Kamini, again, that's one you gather. You take that in. And this is just frustrating. Beyond all. I just don't really understand it this year. You'll have a formation that's, going well. And then all of a sudden, it doesn't work. And that's just... I don't get that. Why he's having to do all that work? Disallowed offside. It would have been nice to at least get a consolation, wouldn't it? So that you guys had something to watch rather than just me moaning. Blimey. It's not been a good day. Not been a good day at the office, this one. Wow. There's not much I can do, do you know what I mean? Like, the game's over. The game's over. Like, it was over the minute it was like 3-0. But the fact they've just been able to play through us this easily is a little worrying, I'm going to be honest, especially as we're going to go into the next game against a very, very good team. But yeah, this is embarrassing. I'm embarrassed. Very, very embarrassed. Petrov had an awful game. Just everyone. Let's be honest. Everyone had an awful game there. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, my friends, so a 5-0 hammering. It's just embarrassing. This is a very good team we're coming up against now, Levski Sofia. So I'm going to revert back to the 4-2-3-1 just to compact that midfield a little bit more, because we cannot be opened up like a can of tuna like we just were in the last game, because it would just end in all kinds of problems for us. We're not at full strength. We're still going to be without Nikolov at right back. We're still without Zhivkov up top. I do think that's an issue. It's been a really hard season. That's all I'm going to say. It's been a very, very difficult season. And I just feel like there's another defeat incoming. I feel defeated as a manager of Litex at the moment. I can't seem to find a balance. And I think a lot of the problem is that these players are simply not good enough. But we're going to move. We're going to try to get going with this game. Right now. So anyway, we're going to go Kamini in goal. Sonev is going to come in at right back, because I really wasn't impressed with Petrov last time. Ivanov, Nikolov and Cisse are going to play in the defence. Cisse coming in for Fomba, had a bad game as well. Dimitrov, Yankov in the midfield. Mitrev, Bonev on the wings. Racine through the middle. And Nedelshev, although he's only got 1 goal for the season, is the only fixed striker I've got. So let's do it. Okay, so here we go. Not good. Really, really not good. Coming into this one off the back of a 5-0. But yeah, we're just going to have to try our best. As you can see, they're well informed. They're playing very, very well. They're winning football games. And, they're going to be in for the hunt. They're going to be in that championship kind of phase after this is finished. And they've had a good season. Something I don't really think we have. In the grand scheme of things, we have had a good season, because I think the thing at the beginning of the season was just stay up. And I think we're going to manage that. But it's just, it looked at the beginning of the season like it was going to be a fairy tale season with the opening day win. But since then, it's been anything but. But anyway, let's see what happens in this game. As Racine picks the ball up. That's nice. Oh, he tried to drive through, and it's a poor shot in the end, but tipped round the corner from the keeper. Not his best work, it does have to be said. But corner comes in. It was a good corner. Man couldn't get his head on it, and they're going to counter-attack on us. This happens a lot in FM21. It really, really does. They just seem to cruise away from corner situations. I've already done the closing down. It really annoys me, this does. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Nothing silly. At least try to keep them out. There we go. That's good. That's better. Kind of forced him into that situation. Maybe I'm playing a better right back. Maybe a man who plays right back. Petrov is more of a defensive midfielder and just fills in. It's a poor ball. Nedelshev, though, does get it. Oh, he was nearly there. It was nearly good, decent, that. Ball over the top. Back to the keeper. Clears it out. That was the most useless highlight I've ever seen in my life. What is the point in that highlight? It was just defensive header in the end. Here we go, though. Cisse plays it long. That's actually all right, because Racine's picked up. Now into Mitrev. He's going to run his man. He's back to Racine. Can he score? Yes, he can. I was not expecting that. We revert back to this formation, and we actually look tidy in this game. It's mad. It really is mad. I can't work it out. I really, really can't work it out. I don't know. Maybe FM's just a bit more in tune with real life these days. Last season, last year, I should say, oh, that's awful. That's bloody awful. Kamini, you pass out from the back, you absolute numpty. Oh, my God, he's been so questionable all season. Oh, if I had a better keeper, I'd drop him. But we literally don't. We don't have anyone that can play in goal other than him. But yeah, last year, you'd find, on FM20, you'd find a good formation, stick with it. And I just don't feel like I've been able to do that this year. And they're in again, and they're probably going to take the lead now. No, that's bent just around the corner. 1-1 is not bad. It really isn't that bad. But they look like they're turning it on now. That's a good win. That is a good win. Now, Nedelshev, no one up there with him. He's going to have to go alone. It's all right. We've actually managed to come out of this. Racine back to Mitrev. Nedelshev. Oh, it's actually a really good goal. Nedelshev could have hit it. Didn't. Feeds Bonev. That's his 14th for the season, and that's a really good goal. We'd be 2-0 up if it wasn't for an idiotic Kamini in goal. But this is very, very weird how, the last game, that should have been the game we won. We are going to be 2-1 up at half time against a very, very good team. A very good team. I kind of want to keep it up, so I'm going to try to urge them to give me a bit more in this second half. But we're out shooting them, we're out possessing them, out fouling them as well. Lots of fouls in the game, but that's kind of to be expected when you're up against a good footballing side. Right, goalkeeper kicks out. It's well defended again. Nearly. That's a good ball up the line if Nedelshev can get there, but he isn't the fastest of players, unfortunately. That's good, though. In again. Bonev. Oh, Bonev just... He picked the wrong run. He picked the wrong run there. Should have gone wide. We've gone all the way back to our keeper. Now, Cisse, where are you going to go with this, boy? Ball over the top. It didn't really work, but Mitrev has got it. Where's he going to go? Nowhere. Oh, that's a lovely ball! And Bonev scores! What a ball from Sonev. It was a lovely floated ball in from deep, and Bonev gets another. He has been on fire this season as Bonev. Absolutely loving life. Oh my God. How is Kamini letting that go past him? Oh, Jesus Christ, the match engine's questionable. So questionable. Oh, this is the roller coaster ride this team take on me, or put me through, I should say, every single time I start this game up and play a football match. It's just, and now he's in, and it's going to be 3-3. I give up. I give up. 2 of the goals in this game have been down to the goalkeeper. That one, they just opened us up. It's mental. It's just, you can see it happening, and there's nothing you can do about it. There really isn't. I'm going to have to make a change. Mitrev's going to have to come off. By the way, Histrov couldn't play in this game because this is the team we're loaning him off of, I believe. So he's obviously tired because of the player. It's a Kamini, 6.2. Told you, he's been at fault in this game. He is the reason why we are drawing 3-3. That last goal is the only one, in my opinion, that's like a legitimate goal that can't be blamed on Kamini. That throw-in is so bad. We're awful with throw-ins. We're so bad with throw-ins. Oh, he's in. It's going to be 4-3. Oh, that was lovely. Kamini, thank God for that. You actually did something right for a change. Looked like he was going to chip the keeper there. And that's over. I'd take a 3-3 draw. Genuinely, right now. I'm devastated. Don't get me wrong. I am absolutely devastated that it's going to be 3-3. Because we should have won this. We should have won this game. But for Kamini and his mistakes, it's cost us 3 points, in my opinion. And what started out as a really good episode has ended disastrously, in my eyes. Okay, my friends, so unfortunately, as a result of those games, we couldn't avoid the dreaded relegation stage. I kind of had a feeling that this is what it was going to come to this year anyway. But you know what? If we'd have won that game and it weren't for Kamini's mistakes, we wouldn't be here. It's as simple as that. We would have finished in the spot above where we did. So Kamini has to take the blame, in my opinion, for us finishing here, because it was a couple of really, really poor mistakes from him in today's episode. But yeah, just really, really not a good day at the office. I say this every episode at the moment, and I'm trying my hardest not to come off whingy, because obviously I want to keep the series going, and people ain't going to watch if I'm moaning. But it is what it is. Hvar, Slavia, Sevilla, Sarsko, they're going to be the games we play. So if we head over to the fixtures, you'll see we play the teams twice. So we need to be good, and we need to be picking up results against these teams, basically. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save these for next episode. So there won't be a stream tomorrow. There won't be an afternoon stream tomorrow. I'm going to save these for the next couple of episodes. I think that makes sense, because this is an important point in the series. Trying to stay up and trying to not get relegated. If we take a look at the table, the bottom two get relegated, and then whoever finishes second goes into a playoff, basically, with a team in the division below. We need to finish top of the group. As simple as that. We need to finish top to make sure we are definitely staying in the division. Habar and Slavia Sevilla, obviously they're the two teams we've got to worry about. Sarsko, I think they're gone, but they can still nick points off of us. So our form needs to improve. But as you can see, all four of these teams only have, all have got, questionable form. Sarsko not got a win in their last 5, and the rest of us, we've only got 1 in our last 5. So it's not good, basically. It really isn't good. So we've got to improve, and we've got to improve drastically by next episode. And so there you are, my friends, we're done and dusted for another episode of FM21 and our Project Black Sea series. Not a good day at the office once again. The last 2 episodes have been awful. Just, you haven't seen a win. I don't think you've seen a win in 3 episodes. So, yeah, we've got to improve. End of the day, I keep saying it, my friends. The team isn't good enough. We don't have the finances. We don't have the backing of the board. We got promoted way too soon, essentially, is the problem. So, if we can keep this club up, it will go down as a very fine achievement. It does have to be said. My friends, I am done. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you've enjoyed it, drop me a like, show me some appreciation. Get involved in the comment section below as well. Let me know what you're making of the series. It's always appreciated by yours truly. But my friends, I'm off skis. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, stay humble. Saluting you all, and I'll see you all next time.